just gonna be difficult when we host a podcast.
Yes, episode 999. Yes, here we are. We did it.
So fun.
So fun.
That is a fun number.
Yeah, you know how we feel about nines over here.
99. Oh,
99.
yeah, like 99.
Yeah. Well, it's really fun. It's really fun to come all these episodes with you.
Yeah, man.
What a
This
delight.
isn't even our 1,000th. I'm already like getting excited about our next episode. And like pressure's on. What do you do for your 1,000th episode? So this kind of feels like, you know, when you do like the dress rehearsal and you nail it.
Yeah, and then
This
the
will
real
be
thing
like,
sucks.
yeah, this will be like that probably. So best episode ever, 999.
Ever.
How are you,
Hopefully
Suze?
I have my voice by the 1,000th.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I think so. It's just, it sounds worse than it is.
Yeah. Sounds hot still.
Thanks so much. How are
Yes.
you?
Oh, I'm doing good. If I didn't say it on here already, officially finished all of my hours and submitted my application to be a licensed marriage and family therapist. I am so excited to have that done. And they already cashed my check, so it may be sooner than later that I get that number. It's all happening. And then I applied to a equine assisted mental health, mental therapy practitioner certificate program. It's a mouthful.
So many words.
So many. And I got accepted. And I'm so excited. So many things to be excited about.
That's great. Things are looking up.
Yeah, I'm going to be living the ultimate horse girl dream. And I'm just really, really excited to get to work those.
Such a quick pivot.
I sure did. I was
Out of nowhere.
I see the future. And then all the pieces just fell into place. And now horses are just everywhere, all around me, all the time.
Yeah. Wow. I'm so happy for you. You're going to love it.
Yeah. Now
but
clothes
be careful.
What, on the horses?
Yeah, you wear a helmet.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. But I'm also not going to be riding them as much as you'd think. This is more about the relationship. Yes.
Oh my God. You're going to be what?
For
like
horse interactions.
Oh my God.
Yeah, kind of. Because in reality, horses they don't really like to be ridden, and some of them do maybe, but more for the relationship afterwards. But they're not designed. Riding a horse is a selfish human act.
I mean, they kind of are asking for it.
They are, and so when they're asking for it, then you go, okay, this horse, like you find the ones who want to be.
If they were more ferocious, we wouldn't have done it.
Right.
I mean, I guess the old-timey ones were.
They are designed for it. Like, it does feel like they're designed for that. But when you look at the mechanics of it, right, they're really not. It's not good for them to.
Why?
It's not. Well, it's the way I think about it is the same way that our body's not designed to go backpacking and carry a 40-pound backpack up a mountain, you know, but we do it because it's real fun and we like the what comes with it.
Okay.
But they're really not. And
it hurts them or what?
Yeah, there's a lot involved, and if you were to just keep riding a horse, then it has back problems. There's a lot of like body work you got to do on horses to keep them healthy.
Body work?
Yeah, it's crazy because they're really not. They're just supposed to be like, you know.
What are they supposed to be?
Animals.
If that's not their job. What are they good for? What are you doing?
I mean, that too. So we bred them for, and what we've like trained them for and domesticated them for. Sure,
right.
But
otherwise, it's just sort of existing. Wow.
Yeah.
Good for nothing.
Right. And they just like allow us to like hang out with them. And
they're so ornery though.
Yeah.
They're real moody. I hope you have the touch. Whisper.
So moody. That's one of my favorite things about them.
Why? Because they're like that. You love people like that.
I know.
That's your type.
Love horses because if they like you or they come, it's because they want to like they choose to be around you because they're like they don't give a fuck about you. If they don't like you, they'll let you know.
It's like cats.
Yeah, totally. Totally like cats.
Damn.
Cats, but like silly. They're sillier.
Are they?
They're so silly.
Because of their mouths?
And they're always just doing funny things. And they're very curious. I guess they are kind of like, they're very animated. They have big personalities. They are.
What do you think about those tiny ones?
Oh, I think I love them all.
What are they called?
Like ponies and then mini
Miniature.
horses. They're two different things. Like a pony is a miniature horse. A mini horse has the same proportions as a regular sized horse. It's just smaller. Where a pony has different proportions and they tend to have a rounder belly,
like
shorter
dwarfism.
legs. Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay. Wow, well, they're adorable. I know that.
Yeah, but what I'm really after is a mule. Those are my favorite guys in the whole world.
Yeah, I don't get that.
I love them. They're so
me on that
cute.
one.
They're very sure-footed. They walk real
Sure-footed.
Yes, that is one of their traits, that they are sure-footed.
You love that about them.
Yes, that you could take them for hikes. You could take them like walking up in the mountains. You can go backpacking
like
in the mountains
goats.
with them. Yes, they're like goats. And they could go down hills that are so steep, or you see these mules and you're like, what? How are you doing that? And I want to go on some outdoor adventures and overnight trips with a mule. I got to get a mule friend.
Yeah, that explains why the Brady Bunch took them down into the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. Yeah,
What's the difference between
mules.
a donkey and a mule?
A mule is a female horse.
She's so excited that I asked.
I'm so excited you asked. Thank you so much for asking.
Welcome. Set you up.
Yes. A donkey is over here, and then a horse is over here. And then if you have a female horse and a male donkey and they get together, they make a mule. And if you have a female donkey and a male horse and they get together, they make a something else, a filly, something like that. I can't remember what it is.
But it's just like hybrids.
No, that's a female horse. But there's some other name for Jenny, maybe something like that.
Cute.
I can't remember. There's another name for it.
They're like the unsung heroes. Nobody's talking about Jennies.
Yeah, or something like. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's like the name. Maybe that's a female donkey or something like that. But mules are my favorite, and they are so cute, and they're very smart. And they say they're stubborn, but it's really because they're smart.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Preaching to the choir.
And they have big floppy ears. They're like horses with big old floppy ears, and I just need one.
You're gonna get one.
Suze, my future is I am definitely going to have like farmland with a horse and a donkey or like a mule or something. We're going to have some animals and it's just like a little sanctuary.
It's nice.
Yes. Because as soon as I started pitching this to my girlfriend and then told her about like what happens to animals when they don't find homes.
Glue factory.
She was like, what?
She didn't know. Said, she's so precious.
She's like, the slaughterhouse? I was like, it's bad news.
She thought this was like mythological. It didn't even exist.
So like, we have to save them all. I said that. She's like, yes, we do.
It is weird. How do you think figured out you can make glue from a horse anyway?
I don't. Oh my God. I don't even want to think about it. From their hooves.
Oh, it's from the hooves.
I would imagine. Yeah. Horse hooves. The gelatin is
from
that.
Pigs.
Hooves.
Okay. Wow. We've taken a dark turn.
I know. By the end of this, I'm going to come out a fucking vegan. What? Like, I mean, it's going to be.
See that.
I could see that too. And this is also with the like animal, like human animal, like interaction, like masters program
like
or whatever.
Dr. Doolittle over there.
It's going to be hard. And we're just visiting sanctuaries all the time. Oh, it's going to be hard to not go full in.
Maybe instead of vegan, you could do vegetarian because you're still going to want to eat wild grain bread and pasta.
100%. I'm not ever letting that go. Duh.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I'm never letting that go.
I'm not crazy.
Right. So, yeah, keep your head in the game here because vegetarian, fine.
Yeah.
But you got to still leave room for all the delicious fresh baked bread. It comes frozen to your house in a box. The sourdough, ciabatta.
Yes.
Everything sourdough. Those are my 3 favorites.
And the ciabatta is the best one. Don't sleep on the ciabatta. Also good, the pretzel. It's either a pretzel loaf or the pretzel buns. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, a pretzel bun on a burger.
Salty sweet.
Oh my God, get out of here. I want one right
Get
now.
out of here. They have a new protein box as well, so you could have more protein in your carbs. I mean,
Hello.
I guess we've done it.
Right.
We've done everything there is to do. It's like when they came out with seedless watermelon.
Yeah.
But anyway, they have pastas, pastries, breads, and they are delicious. You bake them fresh from frozen, and they are amazing. Imagine having fresh bakery quality bread, pastries, and pasta at home without any trips to the store. And don't just take our word for it. They have over 40,000 5-star reviews and have been voted the best food subscription box by USA Today for 3 years in a row. For a limited time, Wildgrain is offering our listeners $30 off your first box, plus free croissants for life when you go to wildgrain.com/braincandy to start your subscription today. That's $30 off your first box and free croissants for life when you visit wildgrain.com/braincandy, or you can use promo code braincandy at checkout.
Whoa! Get the gal some tea and honey.
Oh, Lordy. Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
I was just over here thinking about bread.
It is good. It really is. That's no joke. Okay. Well, I'm happy for you and all of your exciting news.
Thank you.
And your destiny.
My destiny.
Being manifest. It's really manifest destiny. Yeah. It's very exciting.
I can't wait. I'll just got to find a horse to lease.
You lease those guys?
Yeah. You can. You can lease a horse where...
That's ridiculous.
With somebody else...
They shouldn't call it that.
That's what they call it. And you lease it. And I'm looking for like a 2 or 3 day a week kind of situation.
They should call it fostering or something.
Well, somebody else like owns it, and you share the stable, and so that's at their stable and you just go and you ride it and take care of it and do all that stuff.
How much is that, you think?
Between like $200 and $500 a month.
Okay.
Depending on where you're going, but sometimes $10,000 depending on what horse you're getting. Horses are insane. It all feels a little bit like money laundering. It's like, because the price, it's like, how can these things be that expensive? How can these things be like, what are we doing? I get it with the cattle, but certain like dressage and like equestrian horses, I'm just like, $1 million for Kentucky Dirt, maybe for race horses. I don't know. I just am not into that world of horses. I'm more into the sit and cuddle.
You just want cuddle a horse.
I just want to cuddle.
You want that lease.
Yeah. Which is great because I just call the Sanctuaries and they're like, come over. I don't have to pay for it. They just want me to work. It's like,
nice.
Yeah, muck this barn, hang out with this horse.
Wow. Man, she goes all in, people.
Yeah, I do.
She doesn't do anything halfway. That's why we're very glad she's never joined a cult.
Very glad, right? It's because I'm too cheap. Spending all my money on horses.
Hey, I mean, this is just timely because I just saw the headline, but did you hear about the quadruple amputee that's accused of murder? Oh, my God.
I mean, I want to make a joke about how, like, you can do anything.
No, for real.
Like,
it's like they said on Little People, Big World. It's like, we can do everything you can. We just do it in a different way.
Yeah.
He pulled that trigger with his top part.
I say a tip of the hat for,
he really broke that glass ceiling on murder.
Not so happy it was murder. And don't think jail is going to be the best environment for somebody who is differently abled.
No, they aren't very progressive there.
Right.
But did you hear about his career?
As a what the hell do
professional
you call
cornhole
that?
player.
Cornhole player, yes.
Professional. Champion. He was the best cornholer in Maryland.
Wow, and he threw it all away.
He threw it all. He tossed that corn. Mm-hmm. He threw it all away.
Oh, my God. So, crime of passion, yes?
No.
No?
Well, I mean, what do you call passion? It was just a fight with a boy, another boy.
Oh, wasn't it over a woman?
I don't know.
Oh.
They were in the front seat of his car and he shot him.
Dude, that's awful.
And there were
Murder
people in the
is
back
bad.
seat. And they were like, hey, what are you doing? And he's like, help me get this body out of my car.
Oh my God.
He's ruthless.
What is the deal? Then they got that football player who like asked ChatGPT how to dispose of a body and he killed his girlfriend or something.
Get out of here.
Did you see that?
No.
Where's
Why
my
do you
phone?
have to ask ChatGPT how to dispose of body?
Well, or something like that. I saved this on my phone because I was
That's
like, I'm
insanity.
going to talk about this on the podcast. And then
I do love a stupid criminal.
It's like, what are you doing? First of all, don't murder anybody. Second of all, don't murder anybody.
First of all, don't murder anybody.
It goes with, okay, former NFL linebacker asked ChatGPT advice after allegedly killing his girlfriend.
Oh, this sounds like CTE.
Yeah.
ChatGPT should have told him that. Like, I think you may have a problem, sir.
That ChatGPT should always first start with that.
I do think it's funny whenever people do like Google searches. It's like, how long does it take to kill someone by poison?
Right. How long can you leave a body out in the cold? Like, what?
Yeah. And then they're like, that was for something else.
What? I know. I'm like, oh my God. Meanwhile, my search is just as weird, but
They're
not about.
weird. Yeah.
Yes,
Not.
weird, but not.
What would you say is the weirdest one?
I was just going to say, what do you think is yours? Let's play that game.
I mean,
What do you think is in your search? Let's see.
Find a weird one.
Okay. Things I've searched recently. Oh, I searched something that I saw on that is a present for you that I think, but I didn't want to say it out loud because I was like, no, I don't want you to know about that. So not that. Interstellar Awards won. Elizabeth Shue.
Oh, she's a lesbian icon, I've heard.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Her.
We saw somebody on TV. Oh, yeah, that woman on that show, Age of Attraction, that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
That is the 53-year-old who's dating the 27-year-old. Dead ringer for Elizabeth Shue. Super cutie. Yeah, so looked her up. Then I have a lot of phone numbers of spam people who call, like phone numbers where I'm going, whose number is this? So there's a couple of those. And
whose number is this?
Yeah.
I have missing persons and caves debunked. Because did you see that in that account, history photographed on Instagram? I mean, it posts like really interesting stuff, but a lot of times I'm like, I smell a rat. So I like to like fact check.
Yeah, you have to.
Because they had these two maps, and one was of missing persons, like mysterious disappearances.
Yeah.
And then a map of cave systems in the US.
I saw that.
Did you smell a rat too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, because that's like correlation is not causation.
Yeah. And that's right. I could go into it, but I'll spare you. The whole point is like, that's stupid.
Right.
So.
Yeah, we have questions. Yeah.
We're fact checking over here.
And also, I think spelunking alone is crazy enough without missing persons and all of that tied in. Because, like.
Wait, what's splunking?
Spelunking is cave diving, is going into caves.
Why do they say that?
Well, that's just what you call it.
Splunking?
Spelunking.
Why do you keep saying spelunking?
Because that's how you pronounce it. And it says that the golden rule is never go alone and be prepared.
For what?
Well, you have to have a helmet, 3 light sources, and never go alone, as danger includes getting lost, hypothermia, and falling. It's the recreational exploration of wild cave systems involving crawling, climbing, and hiking through narrow, unlit underground environments. Nightmares! Nightmare fuel.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
After that Thailand, after that and that documentary with the actual footage, and then I couldn't. That is... No. And people died.
Yeah.
No. I'm out. I'll never.
She's not going spelunking.
Not spelunking.
No, she's not a spelunker.
No. Lunking, maybe. Spelunk, no.
Forget it. Count her out. I don't even know. Oh, the quadruple amputee. Okay. Anyway, we'll see what happens in that trial. That's going to be interesting. I think everyone just really got a kick out of it because it seems like that would be a lot of work. Like,
Yeah.
he probably had to work way harder to kill and hide the body.
Oh my God. And he hid the body?
Well, he dumped it out in somebody's yard.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, I have heard from people who are in wheelchairs or have had that sometimes they get this like, people look and they think, oh, you're a hero, or you're so, and they're like, you don't need to do that. I'm just like a regular person. I think this is a good reminder that people are just fucking people.
People are people. Okay. Moving on. I'm trying to decide what tone to take. Are we in a funny mood or a serious mood?
Well,
what do you think?
I mean, I'm always going to say funny.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right. Well, I mean, this isn't really funny, but I'm excited about it, which is, did you watch the new series on Max called Born to Bowl?
No. What? I'm not, it's like no new fun things are coming across my desk. I don't hear of any of this.
Yes, it's a docuseries produced by Ben Stiller about professional bowling.
Well, this sounds right up our alley.
It is, and it's so fun, and I'm like so into it, and I'm gonna get good at bowling.
Absolutely, you are.
Yeah,
I can see this for you because your husband is very good at it already.
He is very good,
and he does that cool thing where he throws it fun.
Yeah, I wonder
could do
why
that
he does that.
Because it works.
Well, it's funny because one of the people in the series, he grew up in the lanes. His dad was a professional bowler too. And so, he just grew up with it. And he would use his dad's 15-pounder when he was like a little bubby.
Yeah.
And so he learned to do it two-handed, and he still does.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it is. And him and his dad are characters.
Oh, because that's what it's all about. The bowling, some of the best, like, viral videos have been like clips of bowlers who have done funny things.
How I feel about who do you think you are? I am. That guy. He's like the best athlete of all time.
And there was one where there's a woman who just like throws a strike, and then she looks like she's like the church lady, but she turns around, she just like looks like she has ice water in her veins, and I'm like, yes, I'm having what she's having. Yeah, more of that attitude. Yes, like big dick energy. I was just like, this is where it's at.
Sarah, maybe you'll think this is silly, but I was struck by the fact that they have separate leagues for men and women. Like, I know that men are generally stronger of a body and all that, but you can pick the size of your ball.
Yeah, that does seem... do they have that for darts, too?
I think they do.
What's up with that?
What the fuck? Yeah. What is up with that?
I honestly think that sports became gendered because there were certain sports that women were winning, and then they were like, no, that's not allowed.
First thought.
For real.
Right?
Because
that
like,
happens. No, we're
separate. When women when women win, that's fucking hard to say, they always are like, no, something, it's not fair. Something like, I've been a woman on a challenge before. I know what it's like to win.
Yeah.
And you get polls of who's the best swimmer, and you're not even included on the list.
Yeah.
Because you beat them all.
Right.
Because I fucking did.
Yes, she did.
So suck it.
Don't you forget it. All right. Well, anyway, you should watch this series because it's a hoot and holler.
I will. That sounds like something that I would love. So
everyone would love it. It's so great. Okay.
And I also love... Why don't we have our own bowling shirts yet? Well, that's obviously the next step.
Yeah, we need.
Yeah.
You
get good at obviously. You get good at bowling. I am your hype woman / ball cleaner.
I love the ball cleaners.
Right? And I mean, I can see it now. We can just like we have the brain candy yoga mat, we get the brain candy ball, like that, like kind of ball cleaner.
Because
like,
you know what we love? We love when we get really into something and nobody's sure whether it's a bit or not.
I know. It never is a bit. It's always real. It's always real for me. It might be a bit for you.
No.
But I'm always like, yeah, this is my life now.
Sometimes it can turn into a bit like when I loved Guy Fieri for a couple years. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then it became just like something funny to talk about. But yeah, like I think there's always this sense of like, are they just kidding?
Yeah, but we're not.
No, we're not. We're dead serious. Okay.
And I think why people don't know if we're serious or not is because so much of our life looks like play. And I think that is really beautiful and important and something that is keeping us young. I know it makes me feel young. Like that is the fountain of youth is playing.
One time a therapist did that thing where they ask your core values, you know?
Yeah.
And Adam was like disturbed in mine because like a lot of it was about fun and like joy and like laughter, comedy and stuff. Like just play basically.
Yeah.
And he's just like, it should be like loyalty or no, honor.
You're like, have the most fun ever. Laugh, party all the time.
For real. I was just like, well, I mean,
what else is the point?
What is the point?
What is the point?
That or I'm out of here.
Right.
I don't want to be involved.
And it's so fun when you embrace when you just go all in and all that.
I mean, I'm spreading joy. What do you want from me?
If you do spread joy, then everything.
Joy.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Hey.
Yeah.
Big.
What?
Big news in the animal kingdom. They just found out that bumblebee queens can survive underwater for a week.
Bumblebees? More like bumblebees.
Good one. They can live underwater. This was
for a week?
Yes.
How?
It's crazy. This
so
is
they
the New York
must.
Times.
Do they hold air somewhere in their pockets of air somewhere in them?
They say they have a gill.
Gill.
Lets the oxygen in.
Okay, this is interesting.
It's crazy. Let me explain
what other animals can be underwater for a long time.
I love an accidental discovery. It's like the penicillin miracle.
And microwaves.
Yeah, and microwaves.
Melted chocolate in a pocket.
They weren't even trying, and then we find out really big news. So this was in a lab. This researcher was working on bees, but wasn't studying that idea. But then the bees were in these like vials or something, and it was in a temperature controlled situation where condensation built up. Oh. And then there was,
too
water
much
everywhere, and they're all just like laying in them. And she thought they were all dead. And then she, after several...
I've killed so many bees.
Well, I know. This is what I mean. Anyone that's had a swimming pool...
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
I could have let them... They were all...
I mean, they were just hanging out.
And I was like, R.I.P. Put you in the pool filter.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yes. They are fully submerged. They can breathe for 1 week. And they hunker down and just like... They go into that thing where they like aren't moving or anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this makes a lot of sense because it's like I don't know if this is true. I'm totally fucking making this up, but here's my experience where I live. When it gets cold outside, we have like wasps that are in the like eaves of the house and like
yes.
And they disappear. Then when it defrosts, they come out. So it almost feels like they've like gone into hibernation because they're cold. So maybe
you're so smart to even notice that because that was in the article. It talked about bees hibernating in the winter. And you're going to be so happy to know that scientists don't even know where they go.
Okay, because I was just like, I have no fucking clue. Okay, good, good.
Very observant.
Well, thank you, Suze. I am just opening up my door and seeing what's going on right there. And I always know because I complain about it in the spring and then nobody does anything about it. And then by the time anybody responds to my email, it's winter and they've all gone away. So
yeah. Well, they do say that the bees go underground, but they don't know where. They don't know where they're hanging out and what goes on down there. Where are the bees?
Interesting. Where are they?
I don't know where they are, but I do know where my heart is, and that is down in the kitchen with my brodo broth.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And you know, that is like those hearty meals, the kind of meals that you had. You got me hooked on mussels and bread and just broth.
It is the best. Like, it's luxurious, but so easy.
And there's stores where you can get 50% off mussels on certain days of the week.
That's right, Sarah.
I am doing that.
Sarah's a very smart shopper.
Yeah, because I got my brodo broth and it tastes so good.
It tastes so good.
Oh my God.
So this is bone broth, and it is proper delish, amazing. And they have a million flavors. They have chicken, beef, all the classics. But then they have like turmeric, they have curry.
Yeah, Thai one. Yep, ginger, turmeric.
I mean, it's incredible, and it adds like a real depth of flavor to soups or whatever recipes. I'm so sorry. But yeah, this is such an easy, healthy, because you can make it in recipes, or you could just have it as your meal. And as a sick lady, that is what I said to Adam. I got to have some bone broth because
warm
it
you
does
right
good
up.
Like medicine.
Absolutely.
It's all under 50 calories, 0 sugar or fat, and it's that whole food protein that everyone's like trying to maximize. So this is such an easy way to get it, and delicious. Shop the best broth on the planet with Brodo. Head to brodo.com/candy for 20% off your first subscription order and use code CANDY for an additional $10 off. Once again, that's brodo.com/candy for 20% off your first subscription order and an additional $10 off if you use our promo code CANDY.
Woo!
Okay. So it was explaining that, bees have this sort of hibernation period, and that during that time, it kind of was unclear to me if they were just talking about queen bees or all of them. But whatever.
Well, it's kind of like whatever she does, they do.
Yeah, maybe.
That tends to be.
Well, I'm sure they're hibernating too, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where you go, I go. They follow that gal.
Yeah. What's a gal got to do to get that going on? But they lower their metabolism by more than 99%.
Wow.
And they supplement their breathing with anaerobic respiration, and it doesn't use oxygen. And then,
whoa!
It said humans also do a version of this during extreme, intense activities like sprinting, which I don't know. I guess your body goes into a different mode.
Yeah, they do say that anaerobic, like you hit that anaerobic state or whatever. But I have no idea what the hell that means, or just like how your body's using energy, maybe.
Oxygen, yeah.
Yeah, how it's using oxygen. Wow.
And then it said after 2 to 3 days after subversion, they start wiggling. They come back to life. And like I said before, one of the reasons they didn't know that this was possible is because they don't know where they're hibernating. So they didn't realize, like, sometimes they're like in puddles and.
My gosh.
Yeah.
They're just taking a little nappy nap over there in the puddle.
It's like
and we're coming
sensory
along
deprivation
like,
chamber.
These guys are dead. Toss them. Oh my gosh. I have guilt.
Well,
I'm going to be saving so many bumblebees this summer.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we know. We'll do better.
I'm going to have like a little bumblebee recovery room where they just rescue them and put them out. Here you guys go.
Because you know the thing where like they get in the pool.
Yeah.
It's like R.I.P.
And then they can't get out. I get it. Their little bodies are big and heavy when they get wet, and those little wings are so tiny. I just don't even understand the mechanics of how bumblebees fly.
Yeah, save the bees.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember when we had the debate about microwaving food at work and all that.
Yes.
I mean, I love that people got mad.
Who's mad?
I mean, it's controversial Because in that particular case, that student that was suing the university, he was arguing that it was sort of like, racist.
Right.
Because the
smells
it was
were
Indian food.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I love the smell of Indian food. I like that way over the smell of your fucking, I don't know, tuna noodle casserole.
Ew,
that's
yeah.
very
I don't
American.
want that either.
Ugh.
Right. But that's what I'm saying is it's, in my opinion, it's not racist. It's any stinky food.
Right.
And so I thought I'd bring up this headline where it was in the LA Times, and there's a restaurant that serves stinky tofu. That's the dish.
Okay.
And I mean, it's in the name.
In the name, right.
And one of the neighbors has been, filing complaints that it's pungent and, offensive. And so there's this whole debate about like, is it
insensitive? I say if you're living next to a restaurant, you're welcoming any and all smells that come in.
So
it's a restaurant. Let's be clear here. The reason why we had our problem with the microwave, the food in the microwave I don't even think they should have a microwave. I don't want anybody smelling up a work environment, because it's hard for me to concentrate on whatever I'm doing. Like, it'd be hard for me to do a therapy session if I'm smelling like burnt popcorn the whole entire time or whatever,
Okay. But you feel like this is fair play.
This is fair play because that is what that establishment is. I almost rented a place that was right next door to a restaurant. And then I decided not to because I'm like, no, what comes with that, I'm not going to want. But if you say yes to living next to a restaurant, it's going to smell sometimes. And even things that smell good turn not good after you smell them after a million years, There was another place I was looking at that was right next to an ice cream factory, and it smelled great, but I was like, I'm going to get sick of this smell, and it's going to make me feel nauseous when I smell this morning, noon, and night.
I disagree with you about this stinky tofu, though.
Oh, yeah? You say?
Yeah, I do, because I feel like, it's a restaurant, but it's not, even according to they are getting fined for it because it's permeating beyond the boundary of their, it's extending past their property.
Is it really that stinky?
Well, yeah, I guess. And they're saying it's our culture. And
yeah, because if it were pizza, then what?
You're saying no, people wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Right. But if
I
it
don't
were
know
eggs,
what I think. I know.
If it were
I
eggs,
actually don't know because you're right. It's a bad smell. I would hate that. I just didn't live there. What are you going to do?
I think maybe so. The guy from the government that was issuing the citations, he's like, they just need to get a better air filtration system.
Yes. They need a better air filtration system.
They don't want to pony up.
They should. Or they should pay everybody who lives around them a fee or something like that. Or give them you get this much money a month to our restaurant.
I mean, you can either buy the thing that would make it tolerable, or you take it off the menu.
Yeah. Or get the fine.
Or get the fines.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm on your side.
Oh, good. Wow. You came around.
It doesn't take much, usually.
That's true. You're very open-minded. You can see both sides.
I just have to give me, lay it all out for me.
Okay. Yes. Well, one thing that does make it a challenge I wanted to say is how there's you can get fined for noise.
Yeah. Yes.
But
yes,
you can
yes.
measure noise in decibels.
Oh.
And smell is more subjective.
Right.
And
it feels like you should be able to measure smell, though, because smell is really only the presence of particles in the air that our nose is picking up. So there's an actual thing that we're measuring or that we're smelling. So it feels like we should be able to have a smellometer or something like that.
I wish we did. Because then we
Why doesn't anybody invent that? That should exist. You should have something where you put it up and it's like, oh, this feels like I saw this in the fucking Jetsons, and why don't we have this yet?
I mean, I think it's even challenging to describe what smell is.
What do you mean?
Like with sound, there's vibration.
Yeah. I'd say it's the presence of particles per parts per million of certain particles.
Is that true, though?
Well, I have learned about smell real quick. This is fucking fascinating. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So things smell because they release odorants, which are tiny invisible molecules that float through the air and enter your nose as you breathe or chew. When you smell something, you're actually physically capturing these chemical particles and translating them into electrical signals for your brain. And almost everything has a scent and is constantly shedding these molecules. Okay. So, for example, heating a pizza gives its molecules more energy to vaporize, and they fly into your nose. And
kind of like garlic.
Yeah, odorants can be organic or inorganic, like hydrogen sulfide that creates the rotten egg scent. And most everyday scents aren't just one molecule. For instance, coffee is a complex cord of over 800 different types of odor molecules, all hitting your nose at once. So these odorant molecules enter the nostrils, and then they dissolve into the thin layer of mucus, and they reach these sensory neurons that have this binding, like lock and key receptor, that the receptor acts like the lock, and the molecule that's the right shape goes into that and binds to the receptors, and then that fires and it sends a little signal to your brain. It pulses at the olfactory bulb, and then you perceive it, and that's how you know what scent is.
Okay.
Whoa.
So it sounds like from that there could be a device that could measure that.
Totally.
Although maybe you'd need a different device for each type of molecule.
Or like you know how we have those things that you could spin around and you can tell what's in something. The hell is that called?
Sounds made up.
No, it's not. You spin it. Electromicrometer, something micrometer, spectromicrometer, microspectrometer, something like that.
It sounds like a weapon on Get Smart.
It does. I think it's a microspectrometer.
Okay. And it measures.
Yeah, it measures all of the different chemical parts of things as like these little spikes. And then you could click on each little spike, and then it'll show you what that compound is or what that molecule is, and shows you what it's made of.
Okay.
So,
there we go.
It feels like we should have something that measures smell.
You know, to be honest with you, I don't really need it in this case because they kind of told on themselves when they named it Stinky Tofu.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, come on. You're trying to backpedal now.
Yeah, and it does sound gross, and I don't want that.
I know. What makes it so stinky? Fermentation or something? It's like kimchi?
Yeah, probably. I'm going to guess. What do I know? But yeah.
We'll just go with that.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. I don't know. This is a little more serious. Well, it is serious, but I just wanted to ask you about it. Well, first I'll tell you about my serious love affair I'm having with Cozy Earth.
Oh, man. Well, do you like being cozy and cuddly, or
do you like soft things?
Cool and not too hot?
Cool and comfortable?
Yes, which is what I like when I'm sleeping at night.
Cozy Earth bedding, A+, the best you can find, super soft, gets better after every wash.
Yes.
They have pajamas, comforters, blankets, socks.
Oh, I hear their socks are wonderful. I have a coworker that when she found out that Cozy Earth was one of our sponsors, she wrote me a message and was like, "Oh my God, I swear by their socks."
They're cozy, man.
Yes.
This stuff is top tier, but you don't have to take our word for it because it's a risk-free purchase.
Yes.
You get 100-night sleep trial on those sheets. Slip into those guys. 100 nights, see what you think. And then they have a 10-year warranty on their products.
It's like forever.
It's forever. Discover how care in every detail transforms simple routines into moments of true comfort and ease. Head to CozyEarth.com and use our code BRAINCANDY for up to 20% off. And if you get a post-purchase survey, be sure to mention you heard about Cozy Earth right here on Brain Candy.
Yes. I've been doing a lot of napping lately, so.
Oh, that's nice. It's because you're not sleeping at night.
Yeah.
You got to sort that out.
Well, and then sometimes on the weekends when Amy and I are hanging out, and we'll we'll lay down for 2 seconds
sweet,
and we'll fall
snuggle
asleep.
buddies.
Yeah, for like 15 minutes, just like little naps, just
That's nice.
Yeah, little cats who just fall asleep. So yeah.
Okay, so I'm sure you've been following or at least heard about that trial in France of that woman whose husband was like drugging her for years and letting men come over.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then she, they found out that this was happening and told her. And it was like dozens and dozens of men. And then she became a hero in France because she chose to not be anonymous because she said that it wasn't, she had nothing to be ashamed of. And so, like, she really flipped the tables on, like, that victim survivor thing. So I think she's awesome and I'm amazed by her. And the whole story is like, whoa, holy crap. And then I remember hearing that there was some concern or that it just had happened that he had also done it to his daughter. Did you hear about that?
No. But I wouldn't put it past somebody who just did it to their frickin' wife. And
because part of how they discovered that he was a deviant was he had been caught filming women at a grocery store upskirting.
Yeah.
And then when they went through his computer, they found all these videos and photographs in a file called abuse. Okay.
That's so sick. That's so fucking sick.
And among the photos was a couple of the daughter sleeping. And so I thought it was just, okay, so he did it, he's disgusting and did it to both these ladies. And now both the mom and the daughter have books out. Mm-hmm. And I've been watching their interviews and I discovered that there's like a rift between them because when they discovered those photos of the daughter, the mom doesn't believe that the husband did the same thing to the daughter that he did to her.
What?
And she's like,
well, this is how even when you are so strong and even when that victim brain, that what happens, the survivor brain, it is doing so much work to protect itself and keep itself safe that it has to make things that are very illogical. It like can't be trusted.
Yeah. Like I have compassion for her because I can understand what she's doing mentally.
Yeah. And her brain is doing that, even if she, it's so sad.
The evidence was overwhelming for the mom and they were able to, convict dozens of men. But in the daughter's case, that they just had those two pictures and that's all they had. So they didn't pursue a criminal case for her. Mm. And so I think that sort of gave the green light to the mom to be like, he didn't do that. And
right. She
and
wants
so
to
the daughter
keep that
is
because then betrayed. Her reality is I also got with the guy who hurt my daughter, and that is beyond.
I just thought, wow, even in the midst of this sort of inspiring survival story of a woman who is remarkable, there's still these relationship
and pain
challenges.
So much healing.
You can understand why the daughter would feel so hurt.
I understand both sides of it and how the brain is doing I can understand how the daughter would be so hurt. I know that feeling when people say, no, that didn't happen, that there's nothing more. It just makes you doubt everything. And
I just was stunned by that and I wanted to mention it.
Yeah. And even if, no matter what, the daughter is still a victim.
That's right. Because she doesn't know.
important to, and even being the daughter of a man like that there is, you are still a victim in this situation.
Yeah. Okay. I did want to share this thing about mating calls.
Oh, I love that.
Well, who doesn't?
Yeah.
This was in Scientific American, and it was explaining that there was a study that they did to determine whether the mating calls of various animals were appealing to humans also, as opposed to like regular sounds that they make.
Yeah.
And they found that humans prefer the mating calls of animals over the other sounds that animals make. And I was just like kind of disturbed by it. I want to know why.
But I get that. That's like, because think about what a mating call is. A mating call is a display of, like, you're putting on a show, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're trying to be appealing.
All we're saying is putting on a show is better than your regular day-to-day stuff. That makes sense no matter how. If you were looking at like, if you were an alien and you came down to Earth and you were looking at the doodles that I make when I'm on the phone versus a piece of art that I had made, like, the one is normal day to day.
Yeah, every day
versus fancy. So this just feels like you prefer, and you would go, yeah, I like that fancy versus every day. And so that's like that. Don't be so don't think, oh my God, I'm attracted to monkeys now.
Well, let me tell you, I went on and I took the quiz myself.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to know what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
And the monkeys were the most disturbing of all. I mean, mainly because they kind of sound like people. And they are really down and dirty.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'll have to send you the link.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, what else? I mean,
if you have to. But essentially, it's what you said, where the chirps and moans and whatever each animal did. They had insects, frogs, everything, birds. It was with greater flourish or more noises per second or whatever.
Who doesn't like that?
They would like
I
pump
like a
the
little
jams.
more razzle dazzle.
Yeah. Like, what do you got?
You're only human. Or whatever you are.
Yeah. Yeah, so there you go. I think it was like the way they worded it in the article was like, they got 4,000 people to listen to the mating calls and then were asked to select which call they liked more. And it was like italicized. It's like, please don't do that.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
Yeah, but there you go. So we're all just animals, people.
Yeah, that's like singing versus talking. It makes sense. You would prefer it if I were like, hello, come over here. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're
like Marilyn Monroe singing Happy Birthday or something.
Yes, that's exactly what's happening with this.
That's our mating call.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What do you think your mating call would be? Like the thing that you would hear. You're walking down the street and you hear something. Somebody like does something, or you hear something. What is the thing that's getting you to turn your head and you're like, oh, yes.
What do you think for you? That's hard. Because I ended up with a sound guy. Clearly, I like silent people.
You like, but I bet if somebody had like a musical instrument.
Yeah.
That would turn your head.
Beautiful voice.
Yeah, beautiful voice.
Yeah.
I mean, some of those things are obvious, but where I would be like, oh, what's that over there?
What would you like?
I would, if somebody were talking about something adventurous that they were doing. Like,
I know what you would like. Confidence.
Yeah.
You like a like an assertive,
Yeah.
self-assured.
And so if somebody were just talking about like a time that they were, traveling and just like a cool adventure, but not in a braggy way. Because I was talking one time with my friend about she's like, oh my God, if I have to hear, she lived in DC for a long time. She's like, if I have to hear one more fucking story about the guy who in his 30s, went backpacking for 3 months across India on a fucking motorcycle, I hate it. She's like, oh, okay, we get it. You found yourself. What did you do different? Fucking nothing in your life.
Oh, you have rich parents.
Yeah, exactly.
Good story.
Right, great story. Okay, well, the rest of us are out here working and can't do that, so.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But yeah, so that would probably get me to turn my head. Adventure stories, stuff like that.
Yeah, I can see that. The next thing I want to share with you is about lucid dreaming.
Oh, cool.
Which you claim.
No, I have not lucid dreamed. One time I had an out of body experience, and that's it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. No, it's just funny because
yeah, I mean, it sounds great, but
you're
it really
that's
happened.
all.
Yeah, and then sleep paralysis twice, and that's it.
Sleep paralysis. Okay. Yeah. Well, there was a study they did on people who can have lucid dreaming.
Yeah.
There are 20 people, and they wanted to see if they could affect the people's behavior after the dream. And so they the subjects attempted a number of puzzles while they were awake, and then in the sleep lab it was like a puzzle paired with a sound effect or something like that. Yeah. And then when they went to sleep and entered the REM stage, researchers played the sounds from the puzzles that the subjects hadn't been able to complete, that they had been struggling with.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And they wanted to see if it would help them the next day solve the puzzle. And so then the following day, when they were given another crack at it, those who reported dreaming about the puzzles saw a solve rate of 40% compared to 17% among those who did not have the puzzle. Hell yeah.
I think that you could expand this and you could draw some conclusions from this about the importance of dreams in helping us solve our real life problems. Mm-hmm. That why dreaming is so necessary. And there are people who, say, oh, I have such bad anxiety, or, I worry so much, and they're not getting good sleep.
Yeah.
Your brain is not doing what it needs to do to dream about the things that you need to be dreaming about, the problems that are happening in your life. Sometimes we don't even go to sleep because we're like, I don't want to dream about that. No, you have to, because that is how your brain is going to solve the problem.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. It's like we aren't giving our brains enough credit.
Yeah, not at all. We really need to let it rest. We really need to make sure that, it's
got to take out the garbage.
Take out the garbage. Yeah, it's just doing that pruning. I don't need this, or this is important. Connect these things over here. Keep that, get rid of that.
Yeah.
Necessary.
Yeah.
Fascinating,
so that's
Suze.
Really cool.
Very cool.
Any hoodles. I hope you enjoyed our 999th episode of Brain Candy Podcast with Louise and Louise. Yeah!
Yay!
I am very excited for you all to hear the 1000th.
Yes.
And I hope to see you all at the party that we're having.
Yes!
But
woo!
Don't worry, we're just getting started.
That's
right.
This
is not a swan song.
That's right. 1,000 more, baby!
Go to thebraincandypodcast.com for all of our codes, or to buy a ticket to the party. And go to patreon.com/braincandy if you want reality TV content. We love you. Bye.
Bye.